So every time I feel like I'm not beautiful, every time, like, even my family members, some of them used to laugh at me. Hello lovely people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, my name is Cole. If you're new here too, you are welcome. If you're not new too, you are also welcome. So today is a bright day and I'm so happy to do this video because this video is one of the favorite things I've wished to do or I've wished to talk about in my life. So today's video is about how I moved from being a sad girl in my early life to be a happy girl like as I am now. So I know a lot of people are going through a lot emotionally and sometimes they feel like giving up in life. Some also feel so neglected. Some also feel less loved. Some also feel a whole lot of things. They can go through depression and a whole lot. And I bet you, if you don't get someone to talk to or if you don't heal yourself, your life is going to be a mess. So myself, from my early ages, I didn't know what exactly was wrong with me because I had, like, let me say, almost everything at my disposal. But then I was a sad girl. I was a sad girl from, like, I think maybe 9 years to, let me say, 15 years. Yeah. So you can see. And I had people around me, but still, I was a sad girl. Always I'm crying, always I'm sad, always I feel like nobody doesn't love me. I feel a whole lot of things. I was really thinking about a whole lot of miserable things. It's not completely gone. That kind of feeling is not completely gone, but then now I feel like I have overcome a lot in my life. I have crossed depression bridge. I have crossed always being sad bridge. I have crossed thinking less of myself bridge. I have crossed a whole lot of bridges. There are some I have to cross as well. So how did I overcome all these things? And this feeling is not only ladies that go through this feeling. Guys also go through this feeling. Someone can be smiling all over, but deep down within the person is not okay. The person is never okay. So at first, I used to think about a whole lot of things, like a whole lot of, let me say, unnecessary things to make me feel down. So how did I overcome all these things? First thing I did to overcome that kind of thing was to accept myself. The first thing I did was accept myself. You see, growing up, I was not really nice. I was not really beautiful like that, like this. I might not be beautiful to you, but now I feel like my looks are okay. So I was not really beautiful, and I had this muscular body, not really hard, but I was looking a bit like I had muscles. Yeah, I had a little muzzle, and then I was dark, and then all my siblings were like, they were fair. So every time I feel like I'm not beautiful, every time, like, even my family members, some of them used to laugh at me like I had a big nose. Yeah, some of them used to laugh at me. And then you see, when all these things are happening, those that they will laugh at you, either your friends or your family members, they feel like, oh, it's a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke. But you will laugh. You see, when people criticize you in certain ways, it's either you laugh or you keep quiet. So when they used to mock me, like my nose is big, hard, that kind of thing, it really got to me. Like, it really got to me. I used to think about those things every time. I used to think about how my body is going to be soft, how I'm going to look like a girl, how my nose is going to be small. I really thought about my nose, because you see, if someone sees you, the first thing they look at is your face, and they say I have a big nose. So that was my insecurity. My nose and my arms, sorry, was my insecurity. So I used to feel bad every time. I don't want to go close to where people are, so I limit myself in most of gatherings. Like when my friends are playing, it's either I'm in my room, no, I'm in class, I don't play. I hardly have friends because I didn't accept myself. So as I said, the first thing I did was accept myself. So it got to a point, I think SHS one there, I had friends that really cared about me, and I had family members that really cared about me. Like my family members, they really care about me. Yeah, my family members, they were always there, but I always felt sad. They were there, we used to talk about a lot of things, laugh, play, but still I had this kind of feeling in me. Yeah, and it always made me sad. So, and I hardly had friends outside home. So when I went to SHS, I had friends like my school brother like this, and my dorm friends, some of my dorm friends. These people really showed me love, and from there I began to accept myself for who I am. So there, I didn't care about how I look, whether I look hard in somebody's eyes, whether I'm ugly in somebody's eyes, whether my nose is big. I didn't care about it. I accepted myself as, like, that's how I am. Even if I cry, it's not going to change. So sorry, I accepted myself, and I began to love myself. Is it someone can accept how he or she looks, but then not love him or herself? So if you accept yourself and you don't love yourself, being a happy girl, a happy boy is not going to work. So I accepted myself, and I began to love myself. I began to do nice little things for myself, because at that time I didn't even have money. I didn't have anything proper. It was my sister who was buying me stuff. Like everything, my sister, my family, they were doing it for me. So I began to love myself. I began to do nice things for myself. I remember I used to go and have nice haircuts. I'll go and have nice haircuts. I'll buy a watch, and then the sandals school recommend for us, I wouldn't buy that one. I'll go and buy something nicer than the one school prescribed for us. And then my uniform, I'll do it pleats, even though they said we shouldn't do pleats. So from there, I began to love myself. I began to do nice things for myself. Yeah, and I loved myself. And then the second thing I did was to forgive. So first, I accepted and loved myself. The second thing I did was to forgive. You see, people really go through things. People really do things to people, and then they harbor hatred in them, they harbor anger in them, they harbor unforgiveness in them. So if you want to be a happy person, then you have to throw away all these things. You have to throw away anger, you have to throw away hatred, you have to throw away unforgiveness. Myself, the first person I forgave was myself. You ask me, why did you forgive yourself? Because you didn't do anything bad to yourself. So I forgave myself because I used to treat myself bad emotionally. I used to say negative things to myself emotionally. I used to say I was not beautiful, I am not accepted, people wouldn't like me. I used to put negative things to myself. So first of all, I forgave myself. And then as a child, I didn't go through a lot of hardship or something, but some people were in mind that did something to me that it really pained me. Yeah, maybe it wasn't serious for them. So in your case, maybe what people did to you can be very serious, or it can be less serious. But I forgave myself, I forgave those people. And then when I tried to do that, so I told myself everything happens for a reason. From SHS to forgiving myself, I started to think everything happens for a reason, and God knows the reason why something or that thing happened to me, or God knows the reason why those people did those things. Like, I started to say positive things to myself. I forgive myself, I forgave them, and I realized that I could relate so well with these people I have forgiven, unlike before. Because before, although I used to talk to those people, but still I had that kind of anger in me because I feel like they did me bad or something. So I was not really openly relating with them. So after I forgave those people, I could see that I can relate to these people, I can talk to them, I can do a whole lot of nice things, like talk about nice things to them. So I remember in my childhood, someone in my family said something that it really pained me, that I didn't like going close to people in my family. So that thing really got me, like that thing really got me. So I forgave that person, and my relationship with that person started to grow. And now it has grown for the better. Like, it's good. Yeah. So the third thing I did was to accept the fact that people think about me. Not everybody, not like a whole many people, but at least I had 2 people in mind that these people, they love me regardless. They think about me regardless. When I'm in pain, they feel it. When I'm happy, they feel it. So before, I used to think nobody loves me, even though this thing, it's not completely gone. Like, at times, even now, at times I will be there, I'll feel like nobody loves me, and then I'll get sad all of a sudden, I'll get moody all of a sudden. But it's not like before. So I accepted that at least I have 2 people that think about me genuinely, that loves me genuinely. So I was not bothered about those things. So if these 2 people care about me and the whole world doesn't care about me, I'm okay. That's the third thing I did. I accepted the fact that somebody is there who loves me. Somebody is there. And SHS, like, I'll say SHS is the best time in my life. SHS, my friends, they showed me love. My school brother showed me love. A lot of people in my dorm also showed me love, and I loved it. You see, when I started to think that somebody is there, it was there that I could realize the love people were showing me. Before, people, they were showing me love, but then I wasn't accepting it. I was just saying, oh, they are just doing this for doing sake. I wasn't seeing that as love. But when I began to accept that somebody is there, somebody else out somewhere thinks about me and loves me for who I am, I began to see that people are indeed showing me love. People are indeed showing me love. You see? Good. And then the 4th thing I did to become a happy girl as I am now was to be happy. These are the 4 things. The 4th thing I did that has made me who I am today was to do everything to be happy. There are bad times, we get sad, we get angry, we get moody, but I started to think, I have to be happy. I have to be happy more than being sad. I have to smile more than being moody. I have to smile more than being like sad or something. So when I started that I have to be happy, when I started to think, accept that I have to be happy, there I started learning. Because before in my life, I hardly smile. That's why I said I was not beautiful. You see, I hardly smile. And if you're a girl and you hardly smile, you see that your face becomes somewhere. Even if you are not a girl, a person that hardly smiles, you see their face is either their face looks angry or the face looks sad. Yeah. So mine was a sad face, yeah. And because I was dark, it was always looking like I'm done crying. So When I decided I have to be happy, I started learning. I learned how to smile. I learned how to make friends. I learned how to make people happy when they are sad. I learned to make people feel good for who they are. I learned to do a whole lot of things, and this learning, people really helped me. Like, I remember the person who made me learn how to smile a lot is my dad. Like, he'd be like, come, Jennifer, smile, smile. Then he would do like this, smile, smile. And then if I'm not smiling, he'll be like, have you eaten? If I say yes or no, he'll be like, let me ask your stomach. Then you put his head on my stomach and be like, stomach, have you eaten? Stomach, have you eaten? Then see, you'll be tickling me. Then I was smiling, be like, yeah, that's it. If you smile, you look so beautiful, you look like a princess. So you see that thing, and you be like, you look like a princess, you look like this, you look like... Then I'll be smiling, every time I'll be smiling, and then the smile got there, and I learned how to smile. So you see how beautiful I'm looking because I'm smiling. Yeah, I learned a whole lot of things to be happy. Yeah, so this video is basically about how to be happy. These are the things I did. This is my life experience, and I feel like I should share it because somebody also needs this. So right now that I'm here, I don't like when people are quiet, except for the fact that they are thinking about something or something serious. I don't really like when people are quiet because I was very, very, very quiet before. My friends now, they know that I like fooling, I like to talk, I like to joke around. My family now knows that. Like my mother will look at me and be like, whoa, my daughter has really, really changed. My daddy will be like, whoa, my child has really, really changed. Right now, if they are talking about those jovial people in my family, like, or people who really, really like fooling, I think I'll come the third because I have seniors. Yeah, now I love to fool, not to fool like to do foolish things, but I love to fool to make people smile. I love to fool to become happy. So right now my hobby is to fool. I don't have anything proper. My hobby is to fool, to laugh, to make people laugh. Yeah, that's what I love now. Yeah, so please, if you're watching this and you are going through a lot in your life, you feel like you are depressed, nobody loves you, like nobody loves you, or just know that somebody is really, really out there that loves you. I didn't know this at first. I didn't know. I used to say horrible things to myself. Sorry. I used to say horrible things to myself. But now look at me. I am okay. Now I'm a happy girl. Like, I'm so sorry. Now I'm a happy girl. Now everywhere I go, people love me because I make them happy. They also make me happy. So please, don't ever feel that. This kind of feeling, it can kill. I know what I'm talking about. It can kill. So please, listen, learn, improve, and grow. That's all I have for you guys. So please, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. See you next time. Bye.